Round.
This definitely is round 2. And why is it round 2?
Oh, we're gonna do a crossover.
Because Gerard,
It was a fire ass 45 minutes too.
man, make sure is everything.
It's on. It's on.
Are you sure?
It's
Let me see.
recorded.
Let me verify.
Okay.
All right. Last time Gerard,
Last time on
he forgot to cut the mic on.
That
What
was a
was it?
fire conversation. Yeah, I forgot to hit record.
Yeah, we was here for a whole damn near an hour. I was actually here for like 3 hours because we played the game for like the first 2,
Yeah.
recorded for an hour,
Yeah.
and then after it wasn't recorded, he gonna look me in my face and say, "You got another 45 minutes?" Hell no, I ain't got another 45 minutes, nigga. I'm ready to go. I got another 45 minutes, man. I done kicked your ass with Krillin on Dragon Ball Z for 2 hours.
Oh man.
Recorded
You was
for.
here because when I pulled up, y'all were just chilling.
We
watching
was
One
chilling,
Piece.
you know what I'm saying? The food was good.
Yeah.
Everything was good that night, and Gerard dropped the ball. He slipped up. He messed up a perfect night.
Yeah. It was because we were in Harlem. The brunch show. It smells a brunch show.
On the shrine, yeah.
And he was just like, shit, what you about to do? I was like, I might go out to the crib. You want to come? He was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, well, I guess we're going to knock this one out today. Like a whole week early. We had him.
And Gerard played it off so smooth because actually this is the initial date I was supposed to record.
Yeah.
This nigga invited me over.
Yeah.
Slotted in
Ain't
and
shit
everything.
like that.
Yeah.
Cordero pulled up. He had all equipment. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
That's
He
why.
like-
That's why I invited you. 'Cause I was
he
like,
had-
oh, they're already coming over to go to mess around with some shit.
And we end up doing a podcast,
Yeah.
kind of.
Kind of.
Not really. Nah, we just
still
hung
got the
out.
footage. We still got the footage. We'll,
Yeah.
we'll lay it
We
in
got
there.
some good clips, man. But this part 2, so
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
get it.
Yeah, round 2. Yeah, we got St. Louis's own Reggie Kush in the building.
the goat back.
The GOAT fucking rap battle extraordinaire. Hey, yo, your videos got me hyped for battle rap. I came in front, man.
Yeah,
That
man.
shit got me back
I
in.
just had a nice little battle rap Sunday, man. Battle rap and 2 comedy shows, bro.
How has that
Sunday,
been with just the switching back and forth?
bro? It was actually that was a real good night. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you gotta be able to juggle both of them, like putting your focus into one thing and able to be good in another shit, man. It's like juggling. You gotta balance that shit out. But I mean that's all I do. So you know what I'm saying? Comedy,
you.
battle rap. I cook a little bit. So
Oh yeah, the cooking with
the
Kush.
cooking. You're on the internet rise right now.
yeah, man.
You're fresh out of the band.
Oh
you know
man,
what I mean?
I kind of
man.
I kind of want to link you up with my aunt, so she put you on some
rap.
rap.
Cook off or what?
No, because she will take you out for that challenge.
She's out there trying to get me cooking today.
chicken-
She's like, what's your
What?
specialty? I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
but I think that'd be a good crossover. You get introduced to some shit you never seen before. I'll be telling her like half the time, like the stuff she cook, I gotta spit out like most of the ingredients because you can't eat that shit.
Why not?
Because it's like she'll use actual whole like ginger root or like allspice or like the olives with the pit still in it. Like
Oh, she a chef.
what? If her time frame is 45 minutes, she's like, I'm in there long enough, then there's something wrong. Something happened. That shouldn't
Yo,
happen.
just you get like an episode of Chopped, but you get like just a straight up Dominican mom in there. She just shut the game down.
Can't even have subtitles so they speaking too fast. For real, man. Nah, she be chefing it up though. The last one you did was like the loaded potato.
Oh, the loaded potato sticks.
That shit look crazy.
The loaded potato sticks. Them motherfuckers turned out amazing.
They look good too. I was like, damn, that nigga probably went to sleep after that shit.
Man, you hear me? And it only take, bro, one of them will low key like fill you up. I had like 2 of them and I was good and full. And you can have like some sour cream or some gravy with that shit.
He did.
Had the mashed potatoes, the chicken, the onion, season that bitch up nice, man.
Yeah,
bro. Sometimes I just be throwing shit together. Like today I dropped the video and I made it like yesterday and it was like some potatoes with like some cheese and fucking ground turkey and tomatoes and shit like that, and that shit was amazing, bro. Y'all gotta check that video out.
That's definitely how you gotta do that.
No,
shit.
you said it the last time. We were just like, you're making content and feeding yourself for
Yeah,
the week.
like 2 birds, 1 stone. I figure, you know what I'm saying, I gotta eat something, so why not just record myself cooking it and do like a little commentary after and just post the video. So
Yeah.
The Capri Sun one is definitely my favorite so far.
oh, the Lunchable,
The Lunchable.
Lunchable. How to make a Lunchable with your ham
said the
circumference modulator.
circumference.
Your ham circumference modulator.
When
I
you
was
wrapped up that
dying.
tinfoil with the fucking, and then I was Gerard was showing it to me. I was like, this nigga wrote Capri Sun. It was done.
And the fact he's like, you want to take one of your 5 crackers, put it in the bag, you want to hit it because it's always one of them shits broken.
Right. I hit the bitch with the hammer.
Yo, make sure y'all
Head
follow this
cracker,
nigga, man.
man.
Hey,
Follow
look, I'm telling you, he the
My,
next one. He definitely next one up to
yeah.
pop off of Instagram.
My main fascination right now is with your roast videos because
Oh,
you
yeah,
do
yeah.
the split picture roasts. You did one recently with the white girl and the black dude with the turtleneck
Yeah,
sweater.
man. This thing had big ass turtleneck on,
This
man.
nigga got a giraffe sweater on. I was like,
Hey, I'm dropping them shits back to back, man. I'm just really just trying to push out content. I'm trying to drop the, you know what I'm saying?
That's
battle
all you
rap
gotta
shit,
do, man.
Push the comedy, the cookie
Yeah.
videos, the
well,
roast.
that's what I like about those is that they're basically a meld of both because it's like battle rap, but you're also being very funny. And
Oh, yeah.
do you write those ahead, or are you like getting them kind of like worked up, or do you
I
just
got
kind of spit on
actually,
it for
I
a
got
little while?
I got a few of them that I conjure up in my head and I jot them down real quick, and then like I memorize them, and then like I kind of throw like ugly ass boy, and that kind of give me time to think of the next one.
Because
Or I'd be like, "Fuck wrong with you," and then I can hit him with like another one. Or
that
some
shit just flows out. I was like,
Yeah.
he probably started and then just went after he got like 2 of them shits out. He just kept going off of that.
Yeah,
Cause he did one with Kanye too. That
Oh
shit was
yeah,
funny.
yeah, chunky spoon looking ass boy.
like a fat quarter.
Damn, you just be roasting the piss out of it. Well, you got when they suspended your account for roasting that boy band.
Yeah, man. I told they ass up. Man.
I was crying, man.
Yeah, man. So I got another one I'm probably finna drop tomorrow, man. It's a battle rapper. He just got punched in his face for saying the N-word. So
Was it a white guy?
yeah, it's a white guy.
Got you.
I mean, it wouldn't be a black guy.
I mean, I'm just making sure because something like anything could just trigger a fucking rap beat, like somebody getting knocked in the face.
Yeah.
in a rap
Yeah.
battle.
Could have just been red
Niggas
light
that got
skin.
hit for less. Your hat brim was too close to the nigga eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't got punched for less. That's true.
I've seen a clip recently of Arsenal and Cassidy.
Oh yeah. He blew the smoke in his face.
That nigga straight up violated that. It was just highlights. Like, he just snatched his shirt up. Cassidy, the hustler, the problem, whatever you want to call that nigga. What happened?
But look, a lot of people don't know. Like, that's Arsenal thing is disrespect.
Very disrespectful.
That's like when they have the shit like what they good at, like bars, delivery, aggression. His top shit is disrespectful, and he knows who he could get disrespectful with. Like, it's like a magnitude to it. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll say whatever he want, but Cassidy, he actually was a little physical. And even a smoke that's considered physical, like, cause the shit hit you dead in your face. You know what I'm saying?
The lights
Like,
are on you. Everybody's seen it.
And Cassidy was mid bar while he was doing that. And when he blew the smoke like in a nigga face, the crowd was like, ooh. Like, and it wasn't for Cassidy shit. It was strictly because he got smoke blown in his face. So it's like, I don't know.
Like
man.
almost stepped on his bar without.
Yeah,
without him having to
I
say
would have
nothing.
smacked the weed out of his hand, me personally.
You got to do something.
Something like that.
You got to do because it's like battle rap is just very quickly goes to be like, all right, fuck this rap shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
It
Very
can
quick.
Especially when
escalate.
it's tense.
I have been like on stage at a URL battle rap event where them niggas broke out, started fighting.
Yo, you showed me that video.
Yes, bro. It was Murder Mook, Calico versus Briz Rothstein and T-Top. And I just knew a fight was about to go down. Because for one of the rappers disrespected Murder Mook mom, who he just buried last week. And when he said that, Murder Mook didn't punch him. He went and sat down. He sat down for a little bit. And then as he sat down a little bit, it was time for them to rap. They started rapping. And then like Briz, he was doing a lot while the nigga was rapping. Like while the other person is rapping, you just supposed to stand there.
And like,
And
take it.
For the
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that don't know about battle rap, so what happens is you're in like a theater. There's a stage for like the major events. You're on the stage. It's not just the people rapping on the stage and the person keeping time. It is about 50, 60 niggas deep.
Yes, on stage at once. And I was like standing in the back. I was standing on top of like, I don't know what it was. It was just some shit to stand on. And like I could look over like all the people that was on stage. I felt like a boss character in a video game. You know how the niggas just be in the background
Like
watching you fight
Vices.
and shit. I felt like that. And when I seen that first punch thrown, and then everybody just got the brawling, dude. That shit was like the Royal Rumble. It was the best thing ever, bro. It felt like I was
You
in
Shang Tsung?
bro. I was inside the whole, and I'm just looking like everybody running off stage. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna stay right here, and I'm finna watch every last piece of this,
Right.
Cause this is a good fight. I ain't leaving till they start pepper spraying people.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? People was getting thrown off the stage, man. That shit was amazing, bro. That was the best thing. That's better than the Royal Rumble, bro.
Battle rap.
It was like Def Jam Vendetta, bro. Y'all remember Def Jam Vendetta?
Hell yeah, man.
They need to do a Def Jam Vendetta with battle rappers, bro. Or just today's rappers, man.
We tried doing
the first
a roster.
Def Jam with gun graphics and
Bro.
gun mechanics.
That shit would be amazing.
Have you ever been close personally to like feel like disrespected to the point where you like want to throw hands? Or no?
In a battle rap?
Yeah.
Nah, not while I was
No.
battle rapping.
You just, normally the ones I've seen like you seem very in control.
Yeah. I mean, when they battle rapping, I mean, I know like if it's niggas gonna do what they want to do to sell a battle, but it's a line, you know what I'm saying? A thin line between like trying to sell a battle and being disrespected. And like you gotta remember that all this is being documented on camera. So you know what I'm saying?
This is very true.
So
You're all liable.
They gonna put it out there to for the public to see. And if you comfortable with getting pushed around, getting smoke blown in your face, and it's all being recorded and released to the public eye, then that's on you. But I mean, in the battle rap community, bro, we don't give a fuck, bro. Like it's like you can't let them get too disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You can't let them get too disrespectful because certain stuff follow you around your whole battle rap career. Your whole battle. People will take one thing and it will follow you around. Every battle rapper will use that angle. They will take it and use it against you. So you just got to be mindful of that.
Yeah.
What would you have done in Cassidy's situation?
I like when he grabbed me, I wanna punch them or nothing like that, because like unless we had like we was actually beefing before the battle, because believe it or not, all these battle rappers be friends. They be like straight close friends.
True.
A lot of them don't like each other too, and some of them be like grudge matches. And those typically be the best battles, because that's when people really get personal and stuff like that. And when people get personal, they bring certain stuff to the light. You know what I'm saying? They take a little bit of truth and they exaggerate it, just like comedy, how you would take a joke and exaggerate it.
Right.
And they can manipulate it any way they see fit. And those typically be like the best battles and stuff like that. But you know, I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like if me and the dude actually cool, like I wouldn't mind, like my last battle, the nigga tapped my pockets and shit like that, and I clotheslined him, and it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was all good. It was a battle. We knew what we was doing. It ain't like I tried to knock the nigga down when I did it. I was selling the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one thing when you battling somebody that. And I ain't never battled nobody that like fucking hated me or disliked me or vice versa and shit like that. But if it was and they was to do the same thing Arsenal did, I probably would have, you know what I'm saying? I would have smacked the blunt out his hand. I would have probably pushed his face or something like that to that nature. So yeah.
Damn. I want to go to one,
Yeah,
gotta
I
go.
keep wanting
I
to
want-
check because I check whenever you're doing it, but it always says like location moves from spot to spot or whatever.
Oh well, that last one I did, it was postponed like twice. We finally got it over with this past Sunday. It's supposed to go down last year, but that normally doesn't happen. Normally when we got a date, it happens on that date. But it was around the holidays, and you know what I'm saying. It was a lot
Yeah,
of stuff going on.
They want it
so-
to be good. They want people to come out and shit.
yeah. Because the event could still go on, but it's a whole card. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like 8 battles, 10, 12 battles on the card. And like when a lot of people drop out, because it takes 2 people for a battle to happen. So all it takes is one person to drop out for the battle to not happen.
Right.
And that could possibly affect the whole card and, of course, the money, because people pay to see certain people battle. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get their money's worth. But
Hell yeah. Could you say that you could compare your style to like an anime character?
compare my style to
What gets you? I guess what gets you hyped for the battle? Like when you go in.
What get me pumped?
Yeah. Cause it's like I like to think of myself as like a chill, cool nigga when I'm on stage, like a Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Me, I kind of just try to be like nonchalant. So I probably say Vegeta,
Okay.
because he like arrogant in a sense, and he don't really give a fuck about what you saying or what you got. I'm still gonna, you know what I'm saying, beat
Right.
your ass.
Prince of
type shit.
Saiyans, nigga.
So I kind of, I would say I would compare myself to him, but like I just go in a battle, bro. I just try to, you know what I'm saying, just be myself, just go in and just perform, man. Like I don't really focus on winning the battle per se. Like I focus on just overall entertaining the crowd and everybody, and that typically get me to win right there. Because
Right.
once you like the crowd favorite and they like you, then you good. You could even lose and still walk away with more fans than like the person you actually battled, just off likability alone.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, like I noticed because you incorporate your other types of writing in there. Because obviously you write and perform comedy, so
Yeah.
I can tell in your bars, it's like, yes, it's disrespectful, but there's also some thought to that. Like it's funny for people who like funny, but then also it's like if you standing there and you just heard that line, you're like, God damn, like
shit hit.
that shit hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some shit like, you know what I'm saying, gotta simmer a little bit for the crowd, because like I try to have like bars that can get like 2 type of reactions. You could either laugh or be like, damn, that was pretty clever right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just try to balance between both of those, like hitting the bars and the jokes and shit like that. But like certain jokes, like you gotta still realize, you know what I'm saying, jokes don't always hit. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're doing comedy on stage and shit like that. So like sometimes my jokes may not hit, or it don't get the reaction that I think it's gonna get. So I always try to have like something after it to kind of make up for it, just in case it didn't really
Switch
resonate
it,
well with the crowd. But like sometimes, like when you switch the transition from like I'm talking about me. When I'm battle rapping, I could be going in and then I could switch the transition to a joke. Sometimes it could either be really good or it could just like fall flat or some shit like that. So that's like the cost of using like certain jokes when you battle rapping and stuff like that. So, but if you make it flow perfectly, you can kind of like blend it in and kind of disguise it almost to where they know it's the joke, but they'll still be anticipating like a bar or something after. That way you won't just seem like you just hit a punchline and you just got stuck or some shit like that.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
Damn, this shit technical.
yeah, bro.
it's just,
Damn, dog.
just deep.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
It's very deep. Now, and it's funny because on another note, like Gerard's got you on the One Piece lineage now, which is crazy because it's like I see you just murdering people online, but then also when I came here the first time we tried this, you was just sitting on like episode 100 of One Piece.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
I was like, he's
Like,
really
I'll fuck
watching
with
this shit.
Yeah.
I'm checking out One Piece, man. Like them filler episodes killing me. I ain't gonna lie, them filler episodes is really killing me, and I know I got 3,000 more episodes to watch. So it's So I'm trying.
I was showing them some shit
There might
earlier
be
today.
yeah, you were showing me some episodes, but there might be a cheat sheet because we had on a previous episode we had Frankie on, and she was saying that she's just watching Naruto for the first time.
Oh, really?
But because it's been out for so long, she knows what basically what filler episodes to skip. So she's like being able to jump whenever she wants. So I'm sure there's something online you can just be like,
yeah, I ain't really searched yet. But you know, cause I be actually like, I only like watching the filler episodes only if it's like one of them niggas with the fruits. I be trying to find what,
really
what fruit the niggas ate. You know
Something that's
like,
entertaining.
Yeah,
like, want to hold you.
It's always fun just learning about like the little fruits they watch. It's like one of the things I like about the show, and it's wacky as hell.
Yeah, that's how it stays intriguing because like it goes from the example I always give is just like like eventually you'll see a guy with 3 swords fight a giraffe.
Right. You told me about that shit.
I watched that episode. It's fucking
That shit is hard. Like in the progression of how they like just even explore it. So like that whole arc when it's like the nigga with the giraffe. There's other like animal users there, but it's like he stands out the most because he's not a predator.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the first time you're seeing like a fucking giraffe. What does giraffe want to do?
And then I seen the gun dog.
Yeah.
Gun dog. But it wasn't the dog that ate the fruit.
It was the
gun
exactly.
ate the mutt fruit.
Yep.
And the motherfucking gun is the dog. So I'm like, all right, this gonna get interesting
like Megatron from
as it goes on.
It's a whole like that's another part. It's so many like just backstories and lores in the show because that comes up again where an animate object ate a fruit and now it came to life, but it was like, oh, it's because of this character that is yet to reveal itself. 900 episodes in and we still haven't met key characters.
I like that in anime it doesn't like nothing is off the table as far as like what can be in there's a show I used to watch, Soul Eater, that I really fucked with.
Soul Eater's hard.
There's it's basically about people who can turn. It's a pair of 2 people. One of them is basically like a Grim Reaper. They like reap souls, and then the other person can turn into a scythe of some kind, like a blade or whatever. Yeah. And it's just these 2 people walking around. In one of the episodes, they have this thing called Excalibur. It's basically a sword that like no one wants to partner with because he's just annoying as fuck. But he's the most powerful weapon in the game. And it's just like this whole they do. It's a filler episode basically, but like you watch it every time somebody picks up Excalibur, and it's like I have the best sword or the best Reaper thing in the series. But it's just like after talking to you for like 20 minutes, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah,
like,
I don't. Can't. Yeah, this is not a good trade-off.
Right
here. Yeah,
it's not worth the power.
It's not worth it. I'll struggle with my man's over there. I'll keep struggling with him. Yeah, definitely. Anything else you've been keeping up with?
No, that's pretty much. I mean, anime-wise, that's pretty much the only thing I've been really watching because I can't watch too many of them shits at once.
I be trying to tell people, the people that be like, yeah, I'm watching like this one. I'm like, how you watching like 6 of these at once, man?
Yeah, bro. I got to pick one and focus on that one. Dragon Ball Z, I don't think they start coming out with new stuff yet.
Nah, they really trying to space it out with
I seen a timeline. So their timeline should be pretty lit from what I seen.
They're filling up a lot of space with the games right now. Because Kakarot just came out.
I heard that shit got a bunch of glitches and shit, man.
Yeah, it's buggy as shit. But fans, all the stands are with it. Like they're like it's like, oh, you can do the mission where they learn how to drive. Fuck yeah, I'm playing this game.
They learn how to drive.
You never seen that episode? Wasn't like filler for Android?
We'll have to pull it up. It's a filler episode where Chi-Chi makes Goku and Piccolo get driver's license. And it's the whole episode. No episode, these niggas are just like, it's like, bitch, I can fly. It's like, I can fly. She's like, no, be a normal person. Go get your driver's license, and you can do that mission in the game.
That's hilarious.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that's hilarious. You're just replaying the Dragon Ball Z story.
Basically,
how far does it go up?
All the way through. It does
to GT?
To all the way to the end of Boo, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's long as fuck.
Also just Dragon Ball Z, not Super.
No, not Super. At least they'll probably add it at some point.
DLC
and some shit like that.
Okay.
That and then with Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is what I've been playing. I'm late to it, but I'm playing Dragon Ball FighterZ and it's dope. It's basically a Marvel vs. Capcom with Dragon Ball characters,
Yeah, I fuck with Jump Force though, man. Jump Force is pretty good, bro. Yeah.
Jump Force is
it's a
man.
I love Jump Force, bro. Even though like they like the models for the characters, they ain't really got no neck. Trunks do not got no neck in Jump Force, bro, and it's irritating because I'm like, dude, he don't look like he just. And then they face so stiff when they be talking and shit. Like the graphic wise, is good, but it's like they models. It's like, dude, like.
It's clean. It's clean. It looks great. The animation on that stuff is there, but it's like it. How long does a match take? Because it would seem like it take a very long time.
Nah,
it don't.
Nah, because it's one health bar. Even though you play with 3 characters, everybody share the same health bar.
Oh,
it's like, yeah, bro,
okay.
It's pretty good, bro.
Got you. It was very intimidating to me. I was like, that's a lot.
For me, it's the intimidating part. For me, is there's so many characters. Like for most fighting games I play, I'm like, all right, there's maybe 20 characters. I got my 3 or 4 that I like, just in case if somebody picks that one, and we're good to go. But I think like every week, Jump Force adds a new set of characters. Like they
definitely have a nice little DLC roster.
They had the Espada and all that shit in there. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they do that. They added the chick from Hunter x Hunter, their teacher.
Yeah,
Biscuit.
Yeah, they got Kid Buu on that motherfucker, man.
Kid Buu's on there.
Yeah,
damn.
Kid Buu, motherfucking Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh.
They got dual discs on it.
Nah, they got Yu-Gi-Oh on there. They be playing with their cards. They be having a little thing and summoning and shit.
Nice.
Real creative, bro.
Yeah,
real creative.
What is that with fucking Smash Brothers when they added the Pokemon trainer?
Yeah, that was hard when they did that.
And it's just like you could just swap out.
Pokemon trainer is horrible.
You ain't like it?
Anybody who plays Super Smash Brothers, who's like a avid player,
I keep forgetting I play for fun.
See, competitive player, they know Pokemon trainer is trash.
Yeah,
I just thought it was weird that you like had to swap between two different.
That shit is so annoying, bro.
Yeah, because it's like it's Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard.
Right.
It's like they all move different and fidget and shit. With the training in the background and shit. Yeah. Damn, Smash Bros. Came a long ass way.
They really did, bro. That's like the only that's the only game that kept me buying Nintendo. Like after I'm gonna say after the GameCube. Is GameCube that's probably one of my favorite systems from the Nintendo.
Really?
But like Super Smash Brothers kept me buying all the other systems.
Got you.
Damn. Yeah. No, they were talking about that, like GameCube was like, it was a hit. Like
people tried shit on it.
They tried, but it was like low key. They were doing.
People tried shit on it. Nintendo stage is doing their own thing. It's like y'all go ahead, just do whatever online.
All that Xbox, PS4, go ahead.
Yep. You want to take it on the go? Huh? You want to play it? I seen 2 niggas bust out switches on the train. I was like, damn. It was like 12 a.m.
Right, them niggas could just play that shit anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere, man.
In your pocket. Yeah. No, it's like you wanna fuck with us. Every one of our IPs has been around for 30 years. What you want?
Yeah, Nintendo now is like the Disney Plus of the gaming systems right now.
Yeah, they cater to them kids, bro.
Yeah,
once you got the kids, that's it.
Then the catalog is so like backed up that like everybody could. You got like 10 games that you want to play that Nintendo definitely made.
Yeah.
And now that they porting all this other shit,
and all of them got Mario on it.
Yeah, they not gonna let that nigga go nowhere, man.
That's their mascot. They even got Sonic them on the game.
Like, come on.
When they put that
my
nigga
hat now, my hat for real. Okay,
right,
what's next?
Right.
My overall start doing something weird.
Mario Sunshine was the shit though.
that
was my game.
That shit was hard.
Just cleaning up the streets.
That was my game.
just sludge monster.
Just being a good Samaritan. Fuck, man. When they had that nigga in the Olympics, I was like, all right, this is a kind of lit.
Front. Sonic them. That shit was crazy.
What's the where will Mario go next? Where do you think he's going next?
Space. They already
did space. They did space,
bro. They did like
Galaxy.
3 of those.
He's traveled the world.
They did the hat. This nigga was in Harlem.
He was in
Harlem.
Donkey Kong City.
Throwing his hat. I don't know where he go. They actually put Mario in Harlem, bro. I was like, all right.
I'm dying.
Now we ain't gonna do it. Like, I don't know, bro.
They had him in NBA Street.
Yeah, they definitely had him. They had Luigi and
they had their own basketball game.
Yeah,
Mario 3-on-3 was for the DS. I fucked with that game.
Yeah, and they actually had they didn't have them in Tekken, but they had the mushroom. To where they get
Toad?
the mushroom in Tekken.
Or you can get the mushroom
and
power?
turn big. Yeah.
What?
In Tekken, bro. You ain't know that?
Which Tekken was that?
Was it 6?
Damn,
five. They can get the mushroom, bro.
I don't remember that.
What?
No.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's fucking.
Well, no, they always do references to that game. They even did one, I think, in Skyrim. They did a bunch of like random little Easter eggs. I think there's a mushroom that you can get in the game that looks like a level up mushroom. They just drew it up to so like Mario. Just like no matter what platform you're in, you got to give this dude credit. Like,
yeah. Grand Theft Auto, they got some shit like that too.
Grand Theft Auto does, yeah.
They always do that goofy shit. Grand Theft Auto. Damn.
I don't even know. This nigga gonna go next, man. he done win everywhere.
He gonna start.
This plumber from where is he from? He's obviously Italian, but
I don't know. He gonna start.
Mushroom Kingdom.
He's from Little Italy. He's
the plumber of Mushroom Kingdom. That's got roped into being the hero. He gonna start battle rapping next. What if he start? What if they got the fucking niggas from the Mushroom Kingdom?
That would be interesting.
Spitting bars and stuff.
Yeah,
you got to get through all the Koopa troops first.
Bowser does look like he got bars.
That'd be crazy.
Bowser's just he's hard, man. He's just like he rolls up every time. He always takes the girl. He's got a ship or like something. Like
all his kids look like SoundCloud rappers.
They do. Bowser Jr.
Hella kids too, bro. This nigga. You ain't seen his baby mama yet.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'm just saying he always snatching up Peach for some reason. I'm just saying. And then another kid pops out.
They need like a Miss Bowser or something.
I'm surprised they haven't done one yet.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because they've done Peach has
Peach has her own game, I think.
Yeah.
I think she had her own game come out.
Like Peach has Daisy, Luigi has Waluigi.
I want to say she had like a game. Didn't Peach have a game? Like a Super Peach Brothers or something? It's like Super Peach something.
That sound legit. I mean, we could just Google. You pass my phone, we just Google it. Wait, that's not even mine.
Super Peach.
Yeah, Super Peach.
That's
obviously I know you could play as her in a game.
One of the
I think that was Super Mario 2 or some shit.
One of the ones for the DS you could play as all four. You could play as Yoshi, Luigi, Wario.
You could play as Peach on that one though. You only could play as Yoshi, Wario, Luigi, and Mario.
Yeah.
What was the first system you had, Reggie?
The first system?
Yeah, first system you got. I had the NES, and then we went straight to the 64
DS.
After that.
Yeah, Super Princess Peach.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she had her own
really got a game.
Yeah.
She had that shit 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah. Apparently it was dope. It was more puzzle solving.
Oh, it was one of them. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you don't think Peach was going to get a cut? She's like, nigga, I've been playing the Damsel in Distress for 30 years now.
I'm going to save this nigga today. I got you, boo. Nuts. That is nuts.
I'm tired of sitting up here in this goddamn castle, Mario.
When you gonna get another job?
These here gonna put me on bitch if you don't leave me alone. Get off my back. I gave you Daisy, all right? You got a friend. I ain't even had to do that.
They had that other little bitch from Galaxy too, Rosa.
Oh yeah, but she on some uppity shit. She
I'm a god.
Exactly.
I am a god.
Mario say, "Fuck you, Peach. I'm finna give me a new one." He's like, "You get kidnapped too much." As soon as he get his other bitch, Bowser want to come after him. Like, so you just don't want me to be happy at this point? Because I told you could have Peach, but now I got this other bitch, and now you want her. You don't even try to talk to Luigi, chick.
Damn, dog.
No.
Damn.
This nigga been everywhere. He's been in 2D. I forgot. This nigga's been in
Paper Mario.
He's been in 2 different dimensions.
He had an RPG game. He had multiple RPG games, racing games, tennis, baseball, soccer.
How is Nintendo not winning more? Like, this is ridiculous.
Because I think they were the ones before the internet was just like, hey, we got this core group of people that like this shit that we do, so let's just keep catering to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just keep catering to them. Let's just keep coming up with ways so that they can all play with each other, and we'll be fine no matter what. That's why they've had the handheld on lock forever. Sony tried the PSP and that shit failed after about 10 years.
And you would think
the PSP was cold.
It was hard.
It was
but
dope.
It just
you would think
it just didn't last.
Yeah.
I had
Nintendo.
I love the PSP, man.
PSP was hard. PSP was hard, especially once niggas start hacking it.
When I hacked my shit. I had the custom firmware. I had like I could play PlayStation games on my
all
shit.
of that. Yeah.
Just download the ROMs, insert the little memory stick in that motherfucker, bro. I still got mine, but it's back in St. Louis. But
Got you.
PSPs was definitely like when them shits came out. But they screens, like, them shits used to crack easily. Like, you didn't even have to drop it.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah, bro. You like if it's pressed up against your pocket or you probably got some chains,
shit.
like it'll start off with one little small crack and that shit'll slowly like go down your
like
whole
your windshield.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think I mean Nintendo did make their devices with kids in mind, because it's like you
Shit
think
was durable.
You look at it, like aside from maybe like the first, like the color and advanced, but the SP, that shit had bumpers on it.
Yeah, I never dropped my Game Boy or SP or even my DS and broke it because I dropped it.
Yeah.
I picked up my own. It's definitely not mine, but it was one at my grandmother's house, and it was like, we thought that was yours, so I just took that shit. It was a Game Boy SP. I was like, all right, cool. They don't know who this is, so I'm gonna just take it. But it's like I've dropped that shit so many times now, like the back is cracked. And I was like, I don't remember this shit being that fucking fragile.
Yeah, like I did break my Game Boy, but I did it on purpose. It wasn't an accidental, and it took me a minute to break it too. But I was mad. I had Pokemon and shit, and I think I just caught me a Lapras, and I trained that bitch up like 30 levels, and I could have sworn I saved it. So I cut that shit back on, and I seen that shit when saved. Oh man, I was hot, nigga. I threw that motherfucking Game Boy all over the house, boy.
You was like, nah. You turn it on and off and shit. You was like,
my
nah.
dad whooped my ass. Too,
And you just in your room mad, like, damn, I want to play my Game Boy.
I can't believe I did that shit, boy. I was hot.
It was you said the Game Boy Color?
Yeah, it was a Game Boy Color. My first system was it was the Sega.
Okay.
The Genesis?
The Sega Genesis. Yeah. Although, like, I think my brother, he first had a Game Boy Pocket. Y'all remember the Game Boy Pocket?
I do remember the Pocket, yeah.
The bitch that couldn't even fit in your pocket.
Yeah.
I don't even see what I call it. That was big, and it didn't have no color or nothing in there. It just big. And then it was funny. They had all the games was in color, but the system wasn't able to show color and shit like that.
Because that's when like the color was out and you put a Game Boy game in there. I remember before it started, you could hit select and change the color scheme of that shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like that little shit in there.
But it was like minor. You could only do like green, red, and blue.
Yeah, it's like what was like available to it. But yeah, I had the Pocket. That was my first one.
Yeah.
That was the first
the
one.
The Pocket?
Yeah, the first one I had was the Pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that. After that, we had a NES or Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Except we didn't have a cord to cut that motherfucker on, so I ain't never played that motherfucker.
You just had it.
Why is it that in every black household we never had all of the things to make it work?
We had a bin full of games. We had a bin full of games. I never in my life saw so many games before. That's probably the most games I ever had in my life, and we was missing one cord.
That's the saddest shit ever.
We never have a cord or a memory card or extra controller.
By that time, we had the Nintendo. We already had a Nintendo. My dad, he always used to buy some shit off the streets from a crackhead or something like that for a good price, and he used to just come home with shit. And I guess the nigga ain't check everything.
Nah,
he just had a big ass.
He just like, this is shit my kids been asking for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we had a Nintendo by that point, and at the time, I'm thinking the Super Nintendo is newer than the Nintendo 64, because my dad, he brung that after we already had the 64, and all I see is all these games. And then if y'all know the Super Nintendo, they games are a little bigger than the actual 64. So I'm like, oh shit, we got the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't know at the time that the Super Nintendo, that shit was before the Nintendo 64.
Right.
So
damn.
The Nintendo 64 was definitely my shit, but the Sega, I would say, it was the first system. We had Street Fighter, and of course Sonic, and you know the Sonic where you could flip the top and you can insert another game.
Oh, 3 with Knuckles on it.
I mean, you can add like if it was like 2, and you put like the Knuckles, the Sonic and Knuckles, and
then like unlock some of the
3, games.
Almost like puts the two games together. It's like basically like add-on packs.
Bro, that was genius what Sega did, because it's like it was compatible with like, of course, all the like Sonic games, but like even like other games. Like I remember one time I had Sonic and I had a Ronald McDonald game and shit that I got from Blockbuster, and I put like the Ronald McDonald game inside the actual Sonic. And like when the screen came on, Sonic was like this. They say this. I swear to God. No, I swear to God. They say no. Ronald McDonald is too happy to be in this game. I swear to God, bro. I will never forget that. I was like, that's cool as shit. I wonder if I can find that on YouTube.
I bet there's a deep
it's definitely up
He was like this, and he had Ronald was just playing, and he was like on the screen. They was in the green hill zone, and Sonic was like this.
That's hilarious.
Doing his finger wave like, no, he cannot play this game. This nigga is too happy.
They was ill with all of that shit, man. Like the accessories and all the stuff with the limited technology that they had was just like, we know what we can do.
Yeah.
How can we make it just slightly affordable for people to actually get it? Yeah. And you had ill shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's
like
like
nerds that like really cared about. What
it was shit like that. Where like they were like cross platform shit. Like Mega Man X series. I think one of them. If you did like some secret, if you took like some back way on a level, you could unlock a Hadouken in that bitch.
If you do what?
You could. It's like you could find an item because like Mega Man X, you picked up items to like build your armor up, and one of them you could unlock a Hadouken skill.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I love when games cross over like that, man.
Yeah, they don't do that shit too much now. Now you just gotta pay for the shit. Well, it's like, you want to do this? Well, it's gonna cost you $10,
right?
Or you gotta subscribe to the season pass or some bullshit.
Yeah. Like when they put Kratos in Mortal Kombat, that was
cool. That was hard.
Even though like they nerfed the shit out of Kratos because.
He's he's one of those characters like he is too big for that world.
And Mortal Kombat's credit, they do that type of shit on purpose where it's like in the world of Mortal Kombat, like everybody's nerfed so it's equal. So it's just like all these extra characters. It was like they did that in Armageddon, I think, or the one where they brought everybody back. And they talked about that where it's like everybody's at an equal playing field now. So they rebooted.
Oh yeah, Armageddon had like a huge roster.
Yeah, because Armageddon was like after Deadly Alliance, where it's like Liu Kang had got killed and all that stuff. They're like Armageddon. We flipped the reset switch. Everybody's summoned back for this big brawl, but everybody's at equal level. So that way it feels like, and that's why they're doing that with 11, where it's like the Terminator's in here. How the fuck is the Terminator?
Yeah. Before that they had having Predator in the game. That was hard.
Yeah, Alien too.
Yeah. Alien, Leatherface.
Yeah.
Jason was in that bitch.
Yeah, the horror pack. Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger was in there.
Did they put Michael Myers in there too?
No.
I don't know if they put Michael now.
Gotcha.
But what was it for the Injustice games, which were like basically made by the same company?
Mortal Kombat characters.
They put some Mortal Kombat characters. They put the Ninja Turtles in there, which was dope.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
And they had Hellboy in there too.
Yeah, they definitely had Hellboy. That was cool too. You know what's funny? Hellboy was actually supposed to be DC, but they said no for some reason. I forgot the history behind it. I just know he was actually supposed to be like, because if you don't know, like he's not part of DC at all.
Yeah, it's like an independent company.
He was actually supposed to be like one of them DC things, but I don't know.
I think it's
he had a crossover or something with Batman. I think
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that. It was probably one of those things. Where it was like, nah, we know what we got. We know we got something good. Yeah. It probably wasn't a good offer.
They should have put the Power Rangers in that motherfucker. Well, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, because he's still salty about that game.
And it's about Injustice. Put them in there.
Yeah.
Injustice. They did a comic book. I don't know. The Power Rangers, you got to put them up against.
The only reason I'm saying that because I don't know if y'all remember the episode when the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles had a cross episode.
Yeah. It was with that trash Ninja Turtle series though.
Yeah, it was some weird looking team.
Yeah,
they had the female one in there.
It was a female.
Janika.
They had the chick. You know
I mean, like it was dope. I was like, oh, this is hard, but like, man, this shit ain't gonna look good a decade from now.
But all they ass was like legit teenagers though. Like, the Ninja Turtles, they was so happy. Like, oh, the Power Rangers, you guys are real.
They on the ship and stuff. It's like, what?
Turtles, man. You niggas talking turtles, and you fascinated about some fucking Power Rangers, man.
That's what makes them so fucking like adorable and cool. Like they fascinated by everything else but themselves. It's like, nah, I know what I am, but this shit cool. Like, this shit dope. Nah,
the Ninja Turtles ugly as hell though.
Which
man.
one? You talking about the Michael Bay?
Bay ones,
bro? Them shit's ugly as hell.
Did you at least watch the movie?
Yeah, man. They gave Raphael a do-rag.
He didn't have a silky on.
And you know he black too, because by his voice and his do-rag, this nigga got waves and shit. Donatello, they made this nigga dark. He got on some big ass glasses.
Yeah,
and shit like
thick
that.
ass bifocal.
You know what I'm saying? So
He
I'm
had
like,
the national treasure shits.
yeah, bro. He had the I'm like, what the fuck is they doing, bro? So,
It's like they tried to do that. It's like too realistic, but then it's like the second one, they made it just silly Ninja Turtle shit. But by that point, it was just too late because they already fucked it up too bad.
Yeah, bro.
They fucked it up bad.
I fuck with the Turtles, but they morphed. Even the cartoon, like what?
Yeah.
I don't even watch cartoons no more. But like sometimes that shit have come across, and I see Nickelodeon. They made these niggas all.
They made them soft.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they made them. I heard the 3D one they did. It came out in like 2012. People told me that one was dope because like they'll do it sometimes where it's just like, all right, let's take because everybody loved the 80s 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
That's the one everybody really. That's what really blew them up. So how about we just take those personalities and put them in the comic book stuff? So take these goofy motherfuckers and put them in this serious ass world. That's essentially what they did with the first movie.
Yeah. Like the animation from cartoons didn't change like back, you know what I'm saying? Like past the last 15.
Because everything was just like hand drawn, panel to panel, slight motion. But now it's like niggas in mocap suits and they like animated stuff. Yeah, they do that with a lot of. They definitely do that with the anime now because it's so everything is just so much just like digital and whatnot. They talk about that how it's just like it's just cheaper just to do that. They talk about that with the Japanese Power Rangers where it's like they don't know how long this is going to last because it's just so fucking expensive.
Japanese Power Rangers.
Yeah, Super Sentai. Oh, we can show you that.
Yeah.
We could. Yeah, that could be a clip we could pull up.
It's basically like what the original footage, like from if you ever watched Mighty Morphin, the footage is spliced between what they shot in America with the teenagers, and then the other is from a actual Japanese like long running show.
Oh, because they said Power Rangers copied off them or something, didn't they?
All they did was because it's really smart. He just took all the action sequences and just chopped it up, like he said, with the American actors when they at the fucking rec center and they at the fucking command center,
at the juice bar or whatever, and then when they fight and it's actually
back
old
to action,
Japanese,
and then
Japanese footage,
just it's goofy. Like Rita Repulsa, her name was Bandora, and she used to ride that that bicycle, the penny farther with the big ass wheel in the front.
Yeah.
She used to ride that shit in the sky.
Yeah.
What?
This shit is weird.
It's goofy.
And it's funny.
It's real goofy.
In the original, the Yellow Ranger was actually a dude.
Yeah.
So whenever they did the Transformers, like the first couple episodes, the Yellow Ranger still had a bulge. So it was like, even though it was this like it was supposed to be the Asian chick, she still had a bulge. So they were like they basically the first 2 seasons they just bit off something else.
Yellow was a gender neutral color.
She dead too.
Yeah, she died. That's the one fact that all niggas know is just like, damn, she died.
Yeah.
Because I seen all 4 of them in the picture, and I'm like, what the other one? It's like, yeah, she had a car accident. She crashed their Megazord. So that was fucked up. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Trinity. R.I.P. Trinity.
Fast and Furious, no.
They did comic books where they kind of explored it more to the people that's like not like the. I read it the first one they did was like the first issue because I think they got like three different series, but like the first issue, the one I read, they picked up right after they first battled Rita with the Megazord and shit. So it's just like, all right, what's happening now? Where they realize like, oh, them astronauts are still in space. So like they show them go all the way to space, get trapped by Rita, and it's like an ambush and. It's like actually like decent storytelling.
Rita, that's the bitch that come out the ground.
Yeah.
Finally. Y'all know who I fuck with was cold. What was that gold bat nigga?
Goldar?
That nigga was fresh. That nigga costume. That nigga had the gold on.
Yeah, clean.
He was the main dude. He was like the main. Like,
but he couldn't even fight for real.
Because they nerfed him. In Japan, they don't make it so kiddie. They don't censor it so much. So niggas die in this shit.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so like the Green Ranger in Japan, that nigga like when he gave what's the name, the power shield, is because he died.
Oh shit.
It's not because his fucking candle was burning out. And they're like, no, this nigga energy was depleting and he died. That's what happened. And that was like the series finale of that shit.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, like the only thing is just getting over that. I've just been watching it so much. Is getting over that curve of like. Japanese entertainment, they act and they do stuff. They write completely different. Okay. So the way they do like setups for like jokes or like action and stuff,
right.
It's completely different. So getting over that, the way they tell stories and shit, it's interesting.
I I remember I was looking into it once. They were just talking about how much controversy was in that first show, like for the teenagers. Like obviously, like the Yellow Ranger girl, she had died, but then like the Blue Ranger dude was getting bullied a lot because he was gay.
Oh, he was gay for real.
Yeah, he was gay.
Is that why he got switched? Because it was another one. They handed it off to another Blue Ranger.
Yeah, they switched them out. They switched them. I remember I rewatched it.
He said he said he just had like issues with that. Like he was just getting gay bashed, and then the Black Ranger was like, he was like, this is just mad racist. Like they want me to be like this breakdancing nigga who knows capoeira and shit. I'm just I was just like, you put these kids through hell for this chick. I had a bit about that.
I fuck with Ivan Ooze too. That was that nigga, bro.
People try to shit. They tried to shit on the movie completely. I was like, Ivan Ooze was pretty. He was pretty dope.
He was a good ass.
Yeah.
He was dope.
He would take out his minions just because they was on some dumb shit.
That nigga had the lean. He was giving lean to everybody. He was getting everybody lit. Niggas was getting the lean. They had the construction worker. They had the lean and shit like that, bro.
Niggas dirty spray.
He was on the block slanging that shit to everybody, bro. And the Rangers, they was like the police. They tried to stop the nigga, bro. He's like, bro, I just want everybody to be happy, get this motherfucking lean.
Dead. I'm gone. I'm so
That's
dead.
all he was trying to do, bro.
Now you gotta watch that movie with Dirty Sprite 2 on in the background.
You got because that scene where all the parents was about to like walk off the cliff and the kids was like, Mom, stop, please. Put the cup down.
Put the cup down.
God damn, that's hilarious.
This
nigga said lean.
Yeah. Ivan Ooze is out there slanging, bro.
That might not be a bad. If somebody put a spin on it, like a bad rap name, like an alias to go by.
Well, Ivan Ooze?
Yeah, like nigga, your promethazine connect. Yeah, I gotta hit my nigga Ivan Ooze. Nah, they villains was cool. Like they even softened up Lord Zed because when he popped up, that nigga was all about.
Is that the nigga, the red nigga? That nigga costume was cold too.
Because it was just straight muscles and he was just like got the armor around. He
never really fight though, for real.
Because like as soon as he got introduced, parents they called in. It was just like, this is too dark for kids to be watching.
That nigga was cold.
I was with it the entire time because he showed up was just like Rita was his. I think Rita was his girl. He just like, you ain't doing shit. You playing around with these motherfuckers.
That nigga ended up getting shrunk.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Ivan Ooze, they shrunk. They put that nigga in a jar, and he was banging on the jar. He put him in a lean jar, an empty lean jar. He left him in that motherfucker the whole movie.
Nigga was just sedated.
I'm like, bro, they took that nigga completely out of the whole movie. But
they did.
Even the start of the Power Rangers, when them niggas jumped out that plane, that's like I knew that motherfucker was gonna be cold.
Yeah. That was a really good kids movie for the 90s because they had all of that was these. You don't know how they learned it. It was like, all right, y'all just know how to do all the action sports now. Because right after they jumped out the plane, they rollerblading and shit.
Yeah. That shit was cold.
They parachuted out, then they rollerbladed. It was like they basically tried to make them like rocket power kids, where they were just like, we can do everything.
Yeah,
athletic.
This is their life. This is what they do, like 24/7. They just chilling out, doing like riding bikes, doing tricks and shit, and then they save the city, but then also go to school somehow.
I did not know the Blue Ranger was gay though.
Yeah. That was one of those that you find out later that
so
like
he was getting bullied.
Yeah, like I heard a story where Tommy he went into his hotel room and like farted in his face, like some wild dumb shit like that.
The Rangers used to bully him?
Yeah.
The Rangers used to bully this nigga.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, I'll pull up a clip. Hold up, let me show you.
Wasn't it Alpha
5?
Alpha wasn't in the Japanese one.
He wasn't.
Nah, he wasn't.
Shit,
let me see.
Let
me see. Let me put Bandora because that shit was wacky.
Yeah, Goldor, that nigga was cold. That nigga, he had the sword. Matter of fact, in the video game, if you ever played the Power Ranger video game on Sega, that nigga was a tough boss to beat.
That game was hard.
Yeah,
that game was actually a pretty tough boss to beat.
Let me see. Do you know about the new game that they came out with? I think like 3 or 4 years ago.
Nah, I've been stopped fucking with Power Rangers.
It was the fighting game. Oh, I will only fuck with the fighting game shit because the roster is huge enough that it'll keep my attention. Yeah, see, look, this is just this goofy shit.
What's this?
This is Japanese Power Rangers. For those that don't know, this is called ZU Ranger.
ZU Ranger. We'll pull up.
So
I'll put a
somebody
end cap
stole
on
this?
it.
No, he got the rights to the footage, and all he did was just chop up the footage.
And had the kids play a scene. So these
Right.
none of the act. So what they did, voiceovers.
Yeah, they would just do voiceover. They would just dub it. So they would take out the audio, put in all those guitar riffs and shit, and they just have them talking over it. Yeah.
Because when they're doing all this like over animation shit, where they're like da-da-da, they just like make the kids do like a little A&R voiceover. Yeah.
It was like a live action anime, man.
Great Satan.
Nothing is a game. Nothing's for fun in this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. The premise was they sealed Rita away, so they went to hibernation. Like these niggas are from prehistoric times. That's why they fuck with
So
dinosaurs.
how much footage did he have to make a bunch of seasons?
Okay, so damn, I really gotta explain it. So there's this. It's called tokusatsu. It's that's the entertainment of like niggas in suits, so Godzilla, Power Rangers, and stuff like that. People in suits, and it's like all of this destruction and shit happening. So they have that. That's been going on since the 70s.
50s.
The
So
50s.
hold up.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the first Godzilla was like 50 or 64.
Gotcha.
So how old is that footage?
This is 1990. So this is not too far. Like they're always not too
Okay.
far. It's kind of like with manga and anime. They're not too far away from like with the original air date. It's just always like kind of dated. That's it. So they specifically once Saban was just like, all right, let's do it. They picked that current season because they ran into that problem. Like the White Ranger was not in that series. He was in a different one. The one right after. I'm gonna show you.
So yeah, like they basically made their own storyline out of everything else.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like the first 3 or 4 seasons of Power Rangers, they kept those suits from Mighty Morphin, but that was all footage from other Power Ranger shows.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they just made up their own plot line until like it got so popular. They're like, all right, we can shoot.
We can
some of
branch
this
off
shit.
and do our own shit.
Yeah.
Now they still have it. The most original American thing they did was, I think it was the Lightspeed season with the Titanium Ranger. That is the only American Power Ranger.
Oh, so the rest are still like.
The rest are all just Japanese footage.
Yes, I see.
So it's like they just kept the original suits and just used this footage.
Wow.
Yep.
Hold up, that suit look a little different.
Yeah, nah, that's not Mighty Morphin. This is the following season. But you recognize like the Megazords and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
have to check that shit out.
it's
And
not.
the thing is, it's hard. It's much harder than the cartoon show that we saw as kids.
Yeah.
Like he's right. People die. Like the action sequences is like, oh, these dudes are. It's almost like you're watching. Like you know, like there's those kung fu movies you used to watch when you were younger. It's like, oh, these dudes are doing like heavy choreography. Dudes are getting like kicked off cliffs. And there's sparks and random shit happening, and then randomly
I know
you'll see a
something
robot.
you'll like.
So it's just
I know. So do you remember this shit called Masked Rider? They tried to do it in the 90s on the same esque of
Never heard of it.
Power Rangers. So So let's say the Green Ranger had his own show. It was all about him. He was the one that got all the shit. He was the one fighting everybody by himself. That was pretty much like the show is about. So this shit called Kamen Rider that's essentially what it is. Is one main protagonist. There might be other people there, but it's all focused around him, and he's like the main guy.
He a Power Ranger?
No, this is something completely different.
Oh, this nigga a Beetleborg. Man, hold up. This shit do look familiar.
With the bug eyes, right?
Yeah. This nigga a dung beetle.
Was so because I've been watching this now ever since I got high speed internet. I just dove into all of this shit. So it's like these are just soap operas for kids. This is a whole story going on. Niggas is sad. There's relationships going on. They got careers and stuff. They got like principles they live by. But then every episode they transform. Something explodes, and then monsters show up and shit. It's a lot. And they definitely gonna try to put this shit. They keep trying every like decade or so. Where they was just like, we could try it now, and then it don't work. But like they're gonna try to push it over again.
I was telling Gerard earlier. I was like, this coming year might be the year, because Japan's hosting the Olympics, so everybody's just gonna be sitting. Everybody watches the Olympics, especially it's the Summer Olympics. So it's not the winter bullshit. It's not a bunch of dudes in sleds. It's like the pole vault, the 100-meter dash,
hammer
all the shit.
throw,
Usain Bolt's coming out. Like, everybody's watching this, and it's gonna be in the anime capital of the world. They gonna do some subliminal shit.
Oh, absolutely.
They gonna program everybody.
Absolutely. Goku gonna be racing Usain Bolt in the 100-meter dash. Yeah, there's gonna be a spirit bomb event this year. There's gonna be all types of just goofy. Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of goofy shit. Niggas gonna be doing Naruto runs and stuff. Yo, if Usain Bolt do that,
Usain Bolt does the Naruto run.
They should have a whole. Everybody got to do the Naruto run. I like the little free running shit though. That shit look fun.
The free runs, and I like the relays. The relays are dope. It's just like you're watching these 4 people, and it's like you see them like waiting. It's like the one dude. You obviously know the dude at the end's like, I got this. Like,
right?
Like,
He the one's gonna kill it.
Yeah,
he the one gonna kill it. Absolutely. No. Yeah. Now we'll see how that is. I'm still tripping out how that nigga Goku was in the Macy's Day Parade. That was wild.
Yeah, he's a staple now. Every year.
He don't fit it though. Can you imagine seeing Garfield, Charlie Brown, and then a nigga in an orange jumpsuit and with blue hat, just going down, fucking whatever street they are in fucking Manhattan. This is a trip, and it's like it's not just his head; it's a full on body, muscles
and all,
You
everything.
know what's dope though? What's even better is the fucking handlers. They're all wearing Goku outfits. They're all like, and this is a bunch of happy motherfuckers just ready.
The snow globes they have for it, like he's in it too. They have him in the snow globe.
Yeah.
I still can't understand. Like, anime is popular now. I don't believe it. I don't. Yeah. But every night I take the train home, I see at least one nigga watching something on the train, watching something anime related. It's fucking wild, man.
Part of you wants to be like, what the fuck are you doing?
But now it's the privacy of your phone, so it's just like,
why aren't you at home right now?
Because it's okay now with the internet.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I did see a group of niggas getting off the bus, and they all had Akatsuki coats on.
Give me a little Akatsuki.
That's the thing though, because they were like.
Was it the long ones or was it like jackets?
Nah,
they were like the long ones, but they were like the winter bubble type jackets.
Yeah,
where you see like the Asian kids be wearing. Yeah, but it was that, but with the Akatsuki print on it.
I would have got that. I wonder if they bought that shit off Etsy or what website they be buying that shit off. All right, give me one.
Probably one of them Instagram ad sites that be getting you.
Right.
Yeah.
Them shits be tempting too, because you be like, damn.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
I get the little headband, the little Naruto headband too to come with it. It's like,
yo, as soon as somebody figure out the Naruto headband, like do-rag, it's over. It's over.
It's over.
The do-rag.
The do-rag. If they get the do-rag right,
they technically already had one. That first instructor, that nigga with the nigga with the scar over his face.
As soon as they get that, there'll be mad niggas out here in New York just in like bubble downs and shit with the thick ass Naruto headband. This shit look goofy as hell. When I showed you that site, they do anime clothing, and like they did those like windbreaker Parkers from the Dragon Ball Super movie. The ones that Goku and Vegeta was wearing.
Oh yeah,
them shits is hard. I wear that.
Was jumping.
Yeah. When just because I think before the movie even came out, niggas was making memes of that shit. It was,
because that was like a trailer.
Yeah, it was like a trailer for it. When they pull up in the snow and they just got like mittens on, and them just like, yeah.
We're like 2 niggas on St. Mark's or some shit. 2 goofy motherfuckers. All right. Any closing notes? Anything you wanna?
Yeah, what we at?
We had an hour.
Oh yeah.
That was a good. Yeah. Nah, it was good. It was good. I try to keep it right here so that way we're not.
All right, hopefully we can piece together the first one. we got about 2 hours of footage, guys.
Yeah, no, we got a lot. We got a lot. Nah, we'll do some magic with the levels. We might do some flashbacks and some I don't know. We gonna fuck around.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. No.
That shit was fire.
Yeah. Closing notes. What do we got? What we got going on?
Battle rap is still the shit. It never left.
Never left.
It never left. I just didn't keep up with it. That's about it. Yeah. Battle rap never left. Niggas will forever fuck with turtles. And I just showed Reggie Japanese Power Rangers. So It was a productive night.
Definitely.
Very productive. Very productive.
Hell yeah, man. Shit.
Shout out your social, man. What you got?
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, check out Reggie's videos. Follow him on Instagram, please.
Yeah, man.
This
Check
dude
me
is
out.
hilarious.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, check out my Instagram, Reggie Kush. Check out my website, reggiethegoat.com. You know what I'm saying? I got all my content. Battle raps, comedy, food. I'm about to upload my fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta upload my fight, man. You gotta put all of it out there, man. You can't just put a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They wanna know who you are, so you know what I'm saying? Check out my fight video. I'm gonna upload that motherfucker probably like next week. And,
Yo, that could be merch for you, son.
I could put that kick on the shirt.
the shit when he first put it out, he just captured it solo dolo.
Solo dolo.
And this nigga just memed himself.
With the and then I put Hitmonlee and fucking
that's definitely a t-shirt.
Eddie from Tekken
Yeah,
and shit like
that's
that.
definitely because Eddie's whole body is like
Right.
face and torso. Hell yeah. Nah, you could definitely put that shit on the
Put all
shirt.
this shit out, man.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, follow him, Reggie Kush.
Reggie _Kush, right?
Yeah, Reggie
_ Kush.
ReggieTheGoat.com. You're gonna be able to find everything.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, I've been Gerard, and
Ben Cordero.
as always, it's been Negro Jump. Until next time.
Gotcha.